What's going on, explorers? Brandon Abandon, exploring with urbex Bstickland. Got an awesome spot for you guys today. Quite a big property. There's a bunch of barns. There's a house, well, right over there. A bunch of stuff left behind in this house. I'm not sure totally what's going on in the barns, so we'll take a peek together, you know that. But it's a chilly day. We're here. Let's get exploring. Since we're right here, let's take a wee peek what's going on in this barn. It's windy today. Windy and chilly. This is where a bunch of the garbage ended up from the property, it looks like. Nothing too crazy, not worth jumping over and rummaging through. The rummage fairies already did that. It's weird, all this furniture here though. Almost like a barricade. Nothing going on up top. Water tower. This place doesn't look like it's in the best condition, so we'll see just how far we make it. Well, at least we made it in. I thought that deck was going to be falling through. Bottles of pee, so everybody watch where you're stepping. Couple flipped up mattresses. Bit of a fire pit. Yeah, gross. And the way that this thing's slanting down. Nice blue fan. A couple holes going through there. Your washroom. It's quite the big trailer. Still got a mirror. See? Big trailer. We're caught on fire down in this area. Isn't that could have been squatters, the ones that were peeing here. The roof and everything's starting to come down. This is a very risky building to be walking around. Guess perhaps it was, oh yeah. There's a door that went across here that locked there. This isn't a door by any means. Ooh. When we're walking back by the truck, I'm gonna have to grab my jacket. It's chilly. Didn't feel too bad right at first, but walking for 5-10 minutes in the wind, it gets to you. See if we can get back and not fall through this deck, please. They've got a double, there's a double stud in the middle, joist. Well, I'm out here. I'm just walking a little bit fast because I don't want to be seen. Anybody driving down the road. Hello? Almost sound like I heard voices. Just a neat little barn. Not too much going on. I don't think there's anything crazy going on here. Is that like a doghouse? Is there an entrance from out here? I guess maybe not for a dog, but for some sort of an animal. Well, we're standing behind here. We've got 3 giant silos. There's lots of farm fields around here. There's definitely using the property for farming. Let's go check this last barn over here. So this was for a bunch of animals. There's a little bit of a hangout area. In here, I seen a couch, so I was guessing. It's an interesting little, it's a lot smaller than a love seat. It's like a one-man personal couch. Oh, and it's a pull-out. That's cool. It's like 4 feet wide. That's it. Your own personal pull-out couch. See? And there's not much else going on. One other big barn. So we can pop over and check it out too. I like that. Let's snap a quick pic. So to get to see what's in the other half, we're gonna come back outside. You hear that? Something big just ran away up there. It sounded huge. It's still running around up there, so let's get out of here so that it can get back inside. I don't want to stress it out too much, whatever type of animal it is. That's the last thing we want to do while we're out here, is bug the animals that have made it home. Look how they did this too, eh? Just drove in, carved wood. They made their own wooden dowels and hammered them in. Yeah. More fence. A lot more fencing. Some hay. An old table. Car parts. Nice logs. Big old tractor tires. It's getting windy out, so it doesn't seem like I'll be putting the drone up. So we'll see how we figure we're gonna start this video. Alright, so I'm gonna run back to the first little barn we went in by the truck. I'll meet you all there. Alright, so we're back at this spot here. I'm not gonna throw the jacket on. Let's see what happens. Hopefully this is going to be the right way in. Normally the back is the way. Yeah, that makes it quite easy. Beautiful little farmhouse. I love the way it starts off like that. There was that there was attached to here. Somebody ripped the whole door frame out. It's crazy. But I like how you'd have your door and this real nice fireplace. Now this place looks like it's going to be a little bit beat up. Some vandalism definitely happened. But it's such a beautiful house, a beautiful property. There is lots of stuff left, it's just tossed and turned. There's our way upstairs. Still a lot of nice wood stacked. In this cold time of year, that's priceless. Guessing that's a vent hole. It'd come through there and go up there. There's a platform here for a stove, which now is right here. Again, everything's here. It's just a little tossed and a little turned. And so that would be sitting here. And those are your vent holes. Little dog swimming jacket. A lot of light bulbs over here. You may hear a couple pop. Hopefully we don't. But just in case, giving you a heads up. Still some mail hanging around. The name on it. So maybe I'll see if I can't do a little research. Some more wood. A little fly trap. Like a nice, beautiful door there. Show you the light up here. But old cabinets, tight little areas, everything made out of wood. It's a beautiful old farmhouse. It's just in a little bit of a rough shape right now. And these beautiful cupboards here. I like the ridges. I'm noticing too here we got a bunch of shotgun shells. That might be the box for them there. They all seem to be empty. But the way that some are pinched, it looks like they were possibly shot off. It's either that or they're being made. Some more around here on the floor. Some right by my feet. Definitely the area where that could be going on. June 2nd, 2016 is the date on here. That's 9 years ago. Some peanut butter. Smells like a barn in here. Must have used hay for insulation. Huh. Here we can see some normal insulation, but that's the brick's going to be the original house, and then over the years they added some drywall with real insulation. But look how thick that wall is. What's going on this side? No, that's just like a 2-foot thick wall. But yeah, there's definitely the smell of the old hay insulation. Big old bottle of booze. Got a sexy leg and some high heels. All broken, unfortunately. I wonder how much to her there was. Look at that. Whole lot of shotgun shells. Again, they're all empty, so they were either shot off or being made. I don't see any pellets or anything lying around, which you would need if you were making them. But we'll see. Now this is interesting. Let me back up just a little bit. On this wall here from the kitchen, 1 door, 2 door, 3 door. We can see light coming in from there. This one's a hallway. And that's a big room with something that looks very cool. So we'll go into that one in a few. Oh, thought this was just a room, but no, it's a full way through. A lot more personal information. Oh, some old checks. Something elevator company. That's really cool. December 86. Those are some real old checks. December 86. I like the green color of the chair. It just had a retro look, a pastel-y color. That's an interesting door. So there was another way through. They closed that one off. opened this one. Must have just been easier for the layout for people. Nice glass light. That says 2018 on the relish. Yeah, 2017, 2018. So that was just 6 years ago. But there has been squatters here. We've seen evidence of it. So maybe they brought that. Had some hot dogs. This is a beautiful room. This would have been the office. They took the fireplace. It must have been real nice. Real nice. Probably brick, some marble, stone. I'm gonna come to this corner, stay away from that window, and show you this. Like real high ceilings. Again, for an old farmhouse. What a beautiful room. I like the wallpaper over there. This house is almost a little maze. Little medallion. I'm guessing there's going to be a basement. I'm hoping there's going to be a basement. It's going to be a scary basement. If the rest of the house is any sign. So let's get over there. That's your front door. Just look at that wood around the windows and around the door. That's massive. Massive. I got a big hand. And look at that. Huge. Oh, look at that. Burrs on me. No more. What a beautiful stained glass. The tuck tape kind of takes away from it. I'll just show you a little bit. There's the hallway, or another room, a doorway. Here we got the stairs. And then that's back to the kitchen. So we'll just do a quick little, yeah. It's lots of empty shells. More and more and more. A little beanie baby. Yeah, see, a little sketchy looking, a lot more shells. Stairs look rough. At least it's low enough that if the stairs give out, I can just climb out. So we will be checking the basement. Look at that shiny wallpaper. Textured also. This beautiful work. Nice. Show you a little peek up there. Beautiful front door. And I was gonna go back to the kitchen so that we could get to, I'm serious. I never noticed little markings in the glass. Beautiful. Lucky to come home to that front door. It's a nice old porcelain handle. There it is. See it lying on the floor. Laying on the floor. Let's do a quick little peek. We've got this window right here, and unfortunately there's a neighbor house pretty close, which is why I'm just kind of staying out of view of that one. So we've got a nice green chair. The green felt matches the felt on the pool table. It's a big table too. It's a snooker table, not an 8-ball, 9-ball table. Another nice room, big. Every room in this house is gigantic. The hallways are small, but then the rooms are big, like an old farmhouse. Look at the detail carved into this. And again, just it's 12 inches by 8 inches wrapped around. Some high up wainscoting. I don't recognize that can. If you can tell what the date is by those markings there, let me know what year this can is. Nice carved wood lamp. I like how the old farmhouses seem to have doors, like outside doors with windows on the inside. It's a very cool feeling, very cool look. I like it. And some water building up on the walls here. It's because it's hot and cold and hot and cold. Our winter's very weird right now. It's not good. Look at that. I don't know if I've ever seen one that's got the actual name on it. This looks like A&E or R&E MFG Co. Patent May 1866. May 29th, 1866. Wow. Wow. 160 years old, this thing. Good thing that caught my eye. I wonder if we find the balls and the sticks, think we could play a game with it on the floor? Okay. We didn't check this room. Oh, yes we did. Okay. So let's go in here. I wonder if those are original to the time. They look it. They match the wall. I hope that's not a sign this was painted. Maybe. Maybe. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Look at that detail. Not just straight up and down. And all the hooks again. Seems to be a thing you see in a lot of old farmhouses. Down the front hallway, a long strip of wood with all your hooks for your jackets. Too bad the railing's not here anymore. But the way that it's entirely gone, it must have been beautiful. They must have taken the whole thing. It probably got saved. Let's hope. Since we don't get to see it, let's hope it was saved. Do a little peek at the medallion. A bunch of animal crap starting in places now. Some high up cabinets. You need a little ladder. What book is that? Handstand. Level 6. Peanut butter and jam, just mustard and relish. Pea bottles in the barn. There's definitely squatting going on. That dog jacket there, there's definitely swimming going on. Not even low dog bowl. Alright. I'm going to take a couple pans and pictures, and I'll meet you at the main stairs by the front door to go up. Alright. Let's make our way up these stairs. See just exactly what's going on. It's got the old carpet. It's not the nicest looking carpet, but we won't be too picky in a house that's over 100 years old. I like the little landing here, so you can go both ways. A lot of the times in houses, I think it started as a Chinese thing, but when you see stairs that have a landing in the middle when they don't need to, it's from the old superstition where ghosts can't go, they can't pass that landing. So when you've got stairs, the ghost will go up the first set, but it gets stuck on that landing and can't go up the second set. I don't imagine that that's why it's here in this farmhouse, but just a little bit of knowledge for you. Knowledge, for lack of a better word. It's slipping my mind right now. A lot of animal crap in there. The nice light blue. Oh, it's a beautiful stand up on its own sink too. That sucks, it's smashed. We're gonna stay away from the toilet because it's not nice. A little cupboard. Just show you this cool light one more time. Someone smashed that handle right up. It was just an old empty metal thing. So this is a very cool upstairs. It's like a maze. We're gonna go the big way after. The old school closet. There's B's truck. The beast. Nobody's around, nobody's bugging it. Good, good. Stepped on the glass. I'm starting to peel up the carpet for some reason. Got a little attic hole here. We'll just take a quick little circle around. If anybody grabs my camera, I'm coming up there. Smart decision. Oh man. Nice metal. Everything's solid. I'm gonna move this chunk of carpet. It's hiding that hole. I want to make sure it wasn't hiding any other ones. For me, for you guys, for anybody else that's walking through here that might not clue into that, we don't need broken ankles. Or worse. That goes right down, right through. You can't fit through there, but you don't want to hurt yourself. An empty AC unit. That's cool. It's like a little secret entrance. Could have been how animals were getting in at first. But I wonder if they had it like that on purpose. It seems like it. That way they could drop treats out to their dog while they're playing in the backyard. I want to show you this damage going on up here. It's another circle hole cut, but it's just getting real bad all the way around. You got the wood planks, you got the plaster on top. Crazy. Now these stairs, hopefully are strong. They're filled up with insulation, so they're not too big. So you could have closed this whole way almost, it seems. Or they just had a little tiny shelf. I just wanted to show you though, this goes to the kitchen. Just so everybody knows and sees. I'm interested to get back to that. This other side here. Ooh, some of the original wallpaper. Calgary Stampede. Very nice. Some nice handprints. Little X-Acto knife, be careful. Ricky Raccoon at bonfire. That's awesome. They made a friend that night. And the way the ceilings are in here, it's curved, it's big. Almost don't feel like you're upstairs. Studio. There's cigarettes called Studio. Just notice these. Show you a little look. Beautiful puppy. What's up, Pooch? Being a big boy and a good boy, sitting, giving his paw. There's a lot of photos. Whoop, sorry about that, I over pushed it. Take a few more and put them out here. I'll take a picture of them for the thumbnail. what's neat is there's a picture of a lion. And some landscape pictures. Almost looks like a dead mouse laying upside down. Personal pictures, some books, some DVDs. I know it's not many, but they should have still been taken. Maybe not the one with the boyfriend. He could have been an ex. Maybe she left that one on purpose. Nice, beautiful old room again. Even little tiny curves up there just so it matches. Doesn't go straight to the ceiling. It's got that little bit. Very cool. So we're up on this side of the stairs now. We came up and went that way. Bunch of the wallpaper bunched up into a bag. There's the curved ceiling again. Nice big windows. So here's a bunch of the hay. That one's fresh. That one was within the last hour, I'd say. It's almost still steaming. But yeah, see the hay. I knew there was hay insulation somewhere in the house. You could smell it. It's still up in the attic. And there's an animal around somewhere. Unless he left just before I got here. This is going to be the last room for the upstairs. It's crazy how it's just the brick for the outside of the house, whatever layer of insulation they had, and then plaster, some wood and plaster. That's why farmhouses get so cold, especially that the mortar eventually cracks in between. You can see all that, gaps and gaps. Yeah. Good thing we've changed the way we build. Be a lot of cold nights. Alright, let's just wander back through. One last little glimpse at everything. Got all them pictures. I haven't mentioned, but there's been beautiful paint peeling all over. Pillow and a blanket in this room. Some nice hands. Is there more out here? Yep. See that? My brain works good sometimes. Nice and colorful. Huh. So here's my eye level right here. For short people. People were shorter back in the time. Again, I'm here from Germany. So maybe I'm a little different. No, there's tall Canadians too, I know, I'm joking. Tall, short people from every race and religion. Every ethnicity has Short, tall, skinny, big, muscular. Every type of person you could have. That's an interesting shoe. It's gotta be old school, man. Look, it's like felt. Green felt Adidas. Is there a date in there? No. Well, that's a beautiful shoe. I'm gonna put it up there. It's gonna get a photo shoot done. Nice colorful light. Tay's bathroom. All right. I'm gonna go and do some pans and pictures. I don't suggest any of you go in the basement alone, so please wait for me there. Okay, tight hallway, tiny turn, little doors. Let's check out this basement. I should have tried out the stairs before I started filming, but I did not. So here's hoping. Yeah, they sound strong. A lot of these old farmhouse stairs seem to be very sturdy. Looks like some old mud buckets or something along those lines. Sometimes I like seeing the dates on some of these real old papers. Look at that, 1952. That's crazy. 1952. Is this another old one? It's missing the cover. Possibly this is it. But maybe not, I don't think so. 1952 newspaper though, that's pretty cool. Let's get down here. I was almost getting a little nervous standing there with just the bottom half of me exposed to down here because I couldn't see. If there was somebody else there, they could have grabbed my legs, pulled them out from me real quick. I'd had no idea. So by scary basement, this is what I meant, is it's an old school brick. It hasn't been done. It's short, like I'm ducking right down. Right down. But yeah, I didn't mean actually scary, like we might not go in it because we're afraid. I just meant by scary, it's one of these old school 1800s, not done type basements. Is that your gun case? Is that where the gun was that all these shots are for? If you recognize that symbol, please, in the comments, write down what it is. I would like to know. But yeah, so I think there was definitely a shotgun in this case at one point. It's supposed to be discs in here, but see these ones, the tops aren't crimped, so they haven't been shot. They're to be made. Is there any left in here? No. Just wanted to see if there's any of those old discs to show you. I've seen some in a few other houses, some really nice ones too. Alright. I hope whatever touched my hat didn't dirty it up. I'm wearing my good hat, but something just fell off of it. That could have been filled with all these shells. That's why they're all out now. That kind of makes sense, doesn't it? There's a little bit of rust. More shells. Too bad there's not an old shotgun for us to look at. That would be cool. And see again, it has a scary look to it. That's your cellar door there. It's, the ground's falling right in. So maybe he was making his ammo down here. That's cool, looking how you can see outside still. Okay. I wasn't sure if this was going to be a giant safe of some sort, but it's not. Those are weird. No, not a safe. Some weird furnace machine, possibly. Seems like the ground's wet down here. It's mud. Weird unfinished basements. There's the door to that unit. Plumbing and heating, yeah. I don't know. Like some of them look like they might have. No. There's a nice disc though. A nice glowing orange one. I've never seen that before. I've seen these black ones, but I've never seen the orange ones. Was the guy shooting them down here in his basement? Yeah, unfortunately no shotgun. Alright, I don't want to come back, everybody, so let's do this. Boom. Let's take one of these, since it's quite the pile of shells. Sorry, the camera's pointing down. Here we go. We're back, we're back. I'm going to take one picture of this. Cool. Well, thank you everybody for being patient with the camera and while we did that. I just want to record to make sure we get out of here without anything breaking or falling apart. Awesome. Awesome. Alright, I just want to show you, this was a pool. If you notice, we can walk around on this pavement here, but all this stuff here, that's all growing inside a pool. You wouldn't have been able to tell. So some of these are looking quite thick. Can something like this grow in 9 years? Maybe was it longer? Because that's pretty crazy. And that used to be a pool. Alright, let's head in. Alright everybody, what y'all think about this Explorer? Very cool house. Lots of buildings. Few cool things left behind. Very, very old though. I love spots like this. They've got that abandoned feel that you love. Everything about this was great. I had such a fun time here. I'm glad you all came along with me. Like it, subscribe it, share it. Thank you for the comments, for the love, for the views, for all your support. Brandon Abandon, and I'll catch you on the next Explorer. Ciao.